Hello, welcome to Why Wait Till Sunday. We are live. Going to do a little Treylon Burks film review. We've got it queued up for the Arkansas versus Texas A&M game this past year. He went off for 7 catches, 117 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Also ran 3 end-arounds, I believe, or some kind of rush from the backfield, and threw a pass. So very active in that game. I'm going to retweet this out. We're doing it from the WWTS account, but want to send it to the main account so more people can get eyes on it. And also famous writer John Helmkamp was interested. So we're going to go ahead and send this link to him. And I think he'll appreciate that. And if you give me a second, we're going to get going here. Well, now I can't find it. You know, this is the fun stuff with going live here. But he's a very famous writer, so we're going to, we want to definitely get him involved here. Boom. Okay, here we go, and let's do this. Share the screen. Thanks for bearing with me. And I haven't really watched this before. We're going to do this live. I mean, this is my first exposure to this game. So here we go. All right, we've got Treylon Burks for Arkansas. And there's Felipe Franks, the much maligned quarterback, transfer from Florida. And so Treylon he often lines up in the slot. This could be him. We'll get a feel for it as we go on here. But who is that? We're looking for 16 here. Yep, that was him. So that was some blocking. I mean, we're going to try to be holistic in our approach and want to look at all the different things that a receiver can do. So blocking would be one of those. He's obviously, for fantasy, he's going to be most interesting for us doing the receiving. But let's look at this blocking technique. Does he help his teammate get to the outside? And he engages there, seals it off to the outside. I mean, that's pretty good. Allows, I think that's Treylon Smith, to get to the outside there. And so that's real nice. And so, all right, here we go. Sorry, I was a little distracted, but let's keep rolling here. So here he is, probably in the slot again. He's most often going to be in the slot, motioning around, and nothing there, just kind of a decoy. That's not him. Treylon, I think it's right here. Let's see what, no, that's number 10. Keep going. That's Rakeem Boyd is that number there. Felipe Franks, we don't really care what he does. I'll be honest with you. I don't care what Felipe Franks does. More Boyd, more Franks. I think this is Treylon out here. That was actually a nice move. We can make sure that's number 16. Nope, that was number 10. It's hard to find these guys sometimes. Oh, we're near the end zone. Let's see if we can spot Burks. This could be him here. That's not him, and I think that's 10. So, yep, that's 16. He's lining up in the backfield. Is it going to be a wildcat? All right, that's interesting. Almost gets the first down. Let's watch this one again. So he's motioning in. He's going to be the wildcat here. And right now, how it's set up, this looks pretty good, although this guy's got broken through the line here. You can see this Texas A&M helmet. And so he's got to make a decision how to beat this guy. Otherwise, you have a blocker here, blocker here, blocker here. 1, 2, 3 on 2, it looks like. He's got to beat this guy. I mean, at this point, the way this play is developing, you'd hope he just runs to the outside. I mean, he should have 2 seals here. This guy should be a free blocker, and hopefully this guy takes care of the corner. But instead, he chooses to just run it straight up. He's seeing this hole, so that's some nice vision. But this guy cut off. Could he have beaten this man? That's the real question. If he could have beaten this man on the outside, I think it's a touchdown. Instead, he decides to go up the middle where there is a little pocket here, but this guy's ready to make a tackle. I think this guy ends up getting a hand on him. He does, and it looks like he might have gotten the first down. I think some decision making. I wish he would have done something a little bit better. I think he could have taken that to the outside, and it would have been a touchdown. But he got the first down, so we're not going to hold it too much against him. He's primarily, a receiver, not a running back. So here we go here in the slot. Let's see what happens here on this play. And that looks like a little... All right, that's a touchdown. I'm not super impressed with the route, but certainly posted up on the guy and, really just bodied him up, which, Burks stands about 6'3", 6'4", 220 plus pounds. So, I mean, this is the kind of route he should win one-on-ones in the end zone like this. And it really, maybe the real takeaway here is how easy he made that look. I mean, the route wasn't necessarily super sharp, but I mean, look at this. That DB has no chance. He's going to catch it up high. Well, we can watch the route again. I'm not super impressed with the route. He kind of jogs. I mean, I think he's really just trying to get in position here. He's going to get isolated out. They're going to move this guy out of the way completely by coming, a little stop and go. This was always going to Burks. And he just kind of glides out there. And number 7 just never has a chance. And that's really, the way Burks can win against anybody should be just manhandling them out there. And we're going to get a replay here. Let's see if we can pause it kind of right when that ball is in the air. I mean, look at this. I mean, he's head and shoulders. This is the guy's helmet. I mean, there's just no chance here for anybody to do much with Burks. I'd love to get... Yeah, I mean, so that's, there's just no chance there. It's really the ease that play kind of happens. I think that we can take away, not the route necessarily, but just super easy pitch and catch, in the scoring zone, which really should be the most difficult place to win a one-on-one. And he just dominated there. He's getting some congratulations. Look at him though. He's a beast. He's an absolute beast. Treylon Burks, folks. All right, let's go. Oh, we get another replay here. Slow motion. All right, I like that, ESPN. We'll do this. So that's a rounded route. We're not going to get any style points for some kind of Kadarius Toney type route, but you don't have to do that. You don't have to have that kind of route running skill. I'm sorry, folks. Here we go. Here's your replay. To win, he just kind of engages there, a little rounded off out. The ball's already in the air. I mean, Franks was going to this. This was the play no matter what. There was no read here. Franks was just going to get the ball and expect Burks to win. And he sure does. The play, honestly, that ball had been a little more towards the sideline. It would have been even easier. But anyway, so yeah, I think we've beaten that play to death, but we want to really make sure and take a look at all these plays. We got Texas A&M. One day we might look at Isaiah Spiller, but everybody knows he's really good. Some folks may not be as well versed in Treylon Burks. Okay, we're just going to do a big fast forward here. 1st and 10, Frank's okay. And here's Burks, little in route. Again, that's not the slickest route I've ever seen. I mean, he kind of just, gets free release. Oh, man, what the heck? I'm sorry, folks. It is hard sometimes to get the fast forward. All right, here we go. We're going to see that again, this little in route. Nothing too shocking here from Burks. 1st and 10, I guess, was a run. So we were on 2nd and 11 when we saw that in route. Here it is, one step, but it's rounded. I mean, it's not a sharp turn inside. So 3rd down here, I think it's 3rd and long because they didn't get much on that last play. 3rd and 7. Again, he's going to be up here in the slot. And Franks just bails. And there's not much to learn from that, I don't think. He's just in the slot running straight up. I don't know. Can't even tell if he beat him or not. Oh, we have a penalty, though. Is that going to give? All right, 4th and 7. So they still didn't get the 1st down. We're going to punt. And let's move on to the next time. Arkansas has the ball. Come on. All right, here we go. 2nd down. What happened on 1st? Little run play. Or no, Franks. Yeah, he looks like a giraffe out there. I don't really like Felipe Franks, if you can't tell. Here comes Burks down to the bottom of your screen. There we go. So that's him right here, looking in for the play. Keep an eye on the bottom of the screen, and we may not play the rest of this first quarter. They're just going to let it clock run out. So now we got the second quarter opening play. That might be Burks down there. I think, oh no, that was number 7. He may have been at the top of your screen, but anyway, running play. We'll just keep it going. 4 wide. All right, that's Burks. Let's watch this whole play. So he gets a little slant on the inside for a first down. He's going to be the inside slot man here. Just a little one-cut slant. I mean, nothing too impressive. They kind of gave it to him. He was open and not too much after the catch there. Nothing to write home about, I don't think. Here he is in the slot. So they play him off. He's in the slot a lot. Here he comes in motion, lining up in the backfield. Motion again. And that is definitely a bit of a decoy. They frequently will throw that play to him, running back outside. All right, here he is again. I mean, he lined up in a lot of interesting ways, which I like. So here we go again. And kind of blocking-ish. Plays basically over by the time he gets in touch with anybody. But, one thing we'll notice, they do a lot of stuff with him. So you like that. I mean, whoever's, the OC coaching staff, they want to get him. He is really the focal point of the offense, whether it's being in motion, lining up in the backfield, getting a target, whatever. He returns punts. He's really the engine of their offense, which, that tells you a lot as to what the coaching staff thinks about him and the amount of, plays and playbook he can understand and he can, be comfortable with, because he just does it all. So here we go. That was a run and nothing going on there. And mind you, Texas A&M has a pretty good defense. So, it's not shocking that there's some nowhere to run all the time. But I'd like to take a minute and let's just see. I love to pause it when he gets the ball. So what is, I think as evaluators, when we're watching this, we want to say, I like to pause it when the player gets the ball and say, what would I expect to happen given the way the blocking is set up and what the play looks like at this point? And I think then you say what you expect to happen. And if you can define that before you hit play again, then you can tell yourself, oh, that was unexpected. That was special. That was something extra, rather than, if you get what's expected, I'm not sure you should get bonus points. And then again, if it's worse than expected, we should maybe say, I wish he would have read that play better. So a little bit is, it's a little bit just kind of my process. It's a little bit what I'm doing here. So at this point, he's got the ball. He's obviously running to the outside. The line is totally taken care of. They're rushing 4. 76 is engaged right here. 56 is going to chip him probably. So, I mean, this guy's toast. And you have a free man right here. So, and these guys are, all kind of on their own receivers or whatever, but they're obviously going to be attracted to this run play all of a sudden. So if you say right now, again, I think Burks should run outside. This guy's got position. If Burks can get around him and he can get even a shoulder pad on this guy, he can get around this guy. And then hopefully these guys will engage, although it's going to be 2-on-3. So he's going to have to make one miss. But you've got 3 white shirts here. You've got 4 defenders. And hopefully he'll be upfield by the time this guy can get around. And so, he'll have to make one man miss. Who's it going to be? I would say try to get around this block here is what I'd like. And then you're going to have to make a decision. Whoever gets through out of these 3, you're going to have to beat him. And then after that, it's all green. So that's what I think should happen. And what does Burks decide? He hesitates. He thought he was going to go outside and get around this, but this guy came up too soon. So now he says, oh, shoot, I got to go inside. But now if he goes inside, he eliminates this blocker. I mean, then he's got no help. So now he's going to be one-on-one with this guy with another guy closing in. And I think, as we already saw, the play kind of just crumbles from there. I think he hesitated and decided to go inside, and I wish he wouldn't have done that. I wish he would have just gone full steam to the outside and used his speed, because he is a really fast guy. And I think that would have been better. But that's just from my vantage point here. What happens, Felipe? Talk about hesitating. Don't get me on Felipe Franks. Guy can't make a decision ever. Okay, let's get to all right. So we got a field goal here. No good. Oh boy, it would be fun to watch some Isaiah Spiller, but this is a Treylon Burks live stream. 2nd and 10. Who's got? Okay, Archie has the ball here. So TAMU kicked a field goal, it appears. And Felipe is coming back to lead the troops out on the field. Treylon Burks, again, going to be in the slot, I believe, right up here at the top. He's blocking downfield. That's nice to see. I mean, not greatest block I've ever seen in my life, but, he was engaged. He didn't just whiff it. All right, here we go. Treylon Burks. See, look at this. I mean, this is an interesting play. You like to see, they just want him the ball, which, he's a playmaker, and you got to like that. Although Texas A&M looks like they've sniffed this out pretty well. So right now, hands on him. Oh, gosh, 6 yards into the backfield. So really at this point, anything we can get from positive from this moment here is good. I mean, how did this happen, Arkansas? Gee whiz. Where did this guy come from? Look at this block here. I mean, just gets completely beat up the middle, defensive tackle. Just already through. Just sheds him. I mean, that's awful. So we got a hand on him. He beats him, though. And let's see. We'll have to just play it. Gets to the line of scrimmage. I mean, you like to see him just beat that man. If it's defensive tackle, so you do like that. He didn't get stopped in the backfield, but otherwise, Texas A&M just had that really controlled from the get-go. There wasn't going to be much happening there. Right, this is probably him here in the slot. Little slant inside. Didn't get the ball. Although you would have liked to seen him get the ball. I mean, I think he was more open than the man who did get the pass. I'll be honest, there's a chance Felipe meant to throw it here. Nah, that's just mean. But I like his position here. His momentum was going towards line of scrimmage. And I think that would have been a better choice. Let's watch it again in real time. But he looks like he's headed towards line of scrimmage. He's got some separation. He's got a safety on him now because that guy blitzed. And instead, it's short of the first down. I think it was a bad decision. I think Burks should have gotten that ball. They're going to go for it here. There's the Burks at the top of the screen. In the slot. And we're going to Burks. Oh, yeah. Again, I mean, I'm not wowed with any route running or anything like that, but he just kind of beats his slot man straight up. Now, when you're in the slot, of course, remember, you're, let's see, about 2 to 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So you get a free release. I mean, that's one of the benefits of being in the slot. And so really, he just gets a little 2-3 yard head start, a little tiny shake, and then he just there's a little burst here. You can catch it right as they leave the screen. We'll try to pause it. Right here, they're neck and neck, okay? He's got hands on him. And Felipe's already said he's won this. So Felipe knows he's won. He's looking at him. He's going right here. I hate that we jump ahead so fast. So I'm going to do slow-mo because I think it's nice to see the burst here, because there is a little burst here. They're obviously even with each other right now. By the time they leave the screen, you'll see Burks is a step ahead. Right? You can kind of see it, but then by the time we throw it, now he's a full body ahead of him. So from here to here, he really leveraged himself and got a full body ahead. And now he's yard ahead. 27 misplays it, but there's a little burst there. Let's watch it again in real time. I like us. We need to know this. I mean, I think we need to watch these things and watch every little bit of every little play to get a feel for what kind of player this is. I mean, this is obviously much more than watching the box score. All right, come on. The freaking audible for 10 minutes over here. All right. So watch this. You can see the little burst right there. He starts to leave him, and then he gets a yard of separation, and there we go. First down, big play. Treylon Burks. Here he's in the slot again. And just kind of, wow, what just happened? This is a horrible play. I don't think anybody knew what was going on. He like just takes this play off completely. And the other guy up there is like kind of blocking ish. I don't know. Something's up there. That was a weird play. No one kind of does anything. So now we're down first and goal. And give it to 19. That's not Treylon Burks. Interesting play. He blocked here. Let's see how he does blocking. Again, weird play. It's like they don't know what's going on. Hurry up needs a little fine tuning there for Arkansas, but they scored. He kind of blocked his guy. It really did seem. I mean, watch these guys. When the ball snaps, it's like they don't really know what's happening. 8 kind of, and Burke's like, what am I doing? Okay, not very crisp, but got the job done. At the end of the day, put 6 up on the board there. All right, Kellen Mond, we don't want to watch him. No offense. Okay, let's see. 1st and 10. Let's see. Oh, we got some Treylon. I'm glad we didn't miss that. All right, this play's taking too long. All right, I guess Texas A&M scores. There's Isaiah Spiller. He's a stud. FYI, PSA, whatever you want to say it. Isaiah Spiller's really good. You should get him in your Devy leagues, in your C2C leagues, or in your Dynasty leagues when the time comes for that 2023 or 2022 first round pick. Isaiah Spiller is going to be probably top 2 or 3 option in that class for your Dynasty leagues. Here comes Treylon across. There's going to be a little run play. Nice run play. All right. I think that's him out of the slot. And we're going to get some nice replays here. Definitely PI. He was all over him. Hope we get some slow-mo from the start of the route. That'd be nice. Here we go. Oh, no. It's on Burks. Face mask, not PI. He was yanking on it. He did not have him beat. There was not any separation there. All right. Let's try it again. Burks again in the slot up top. A lot of audibling and just kind of formation changes. We're going deep again. Oh, boy. I don't know. What's the penalty? It looks like a miscommunication of some kind. That's on the defense. So, a little holding. All right. So he induced some holding. There he is right there at the bottom. I'll tell you, this Arkansas offense just kind of looks sloppy to me. Not too shocking. They weren't very good this year. Let's see. He's going to be in the slot, I think, coming across. See, he's just in motion. I mean, they know the defense has to keep an eye on him. So that opens up some opportunities, I think, when he's always moving. You got the defender's eyes on him, and there's Franks just looking lost. Field goal. All right. 14. Must have missed it because it's still 14 points. Well, they kick a field goal and then got a penalty. This game's crazy. All right. Beginning of the third quarter. Oh, we start a new quarter after halftime here. Okay. Boyd for the first. Boyd again, feeding him. Got that Darren McFadden number, but that is not Darren McFadden. Here's Burks in motion, coming across. Fake the handoff to him. Franks looking lost. I don't know. Burks right here. So he's up closer to the line. There he is at the front of the formation here. A lot of penalties. Defense. Hope 82 is okay. Burks was just going deep there. All right. Oh, I guess we got a targeting situation here. All right. Play ball. Burks in motion. I mean, every time he's going in motion. He's obviously, they value him very highly as a someone who can create mismatches and things like that. We haven't quite seen a huge play from him just yet. Oh, Felipe. And 3rd and 21. I think this is Burks down here coming across and dumps it to Boyd. 4th down, we going and kicking. Field goal, good. All right. 17 points. And okay, we got Texas A&M. So I'm gonna just create like a plugin where you can like say I just want to skip to when Arkansas has the ball. That'd be nice. Oh, just awful pass. And Felipe Franks. Okay, Boyd or Burks is gonna be right here. So he's lined up inside, but he's on the line. Can't see him. And a throw into the tight end. Poorly again. People thought Felipe Franks was like an NFL candidate. He went to the Senior Bowl. It's ridiculous. All right, so we can see the whole route here from Burks. This is him right here. So we might as well take advantage of the camera angle and watch his route here. And, there's just nothing, not too much pizzazz to it. Probably was intentionally just trying to clear out. We got a punt. All right. And 42-17, by the way, at this point. So Texas A&M is just having their way. And that is not Burks. Oh, how'd they get all the way up there? We missed some plays. We must have missed some plays. Don't want to miss a Burks play, a big Burks play. So, well, Texas A&M scored. Maybe they had a big kickoff return. Let's see if that's what it was, because they got way down near the end zone. No? What did we miss? That is Burks. We must have missed a big play. All right. Here we go. So he is in the slot again. Coming, lining up. Interesting motion there. That's weird motion. I mean, it's really interesting the way they use him. All right. Not a big play, but again, I mean, he just got what was there. I'm not sure I saw any extra right there. They created some space for him, which was nice on the play design. Felipe Franks just always looks kind of clueless back there. All right, we're getting close to the 50. That's old. How did we get? I missed a 20-yard play or something. It looked like everybody did. Franks must have run it or something, because now we're on the 30. So, and then all right, so we actually didn't miss anything. Kind of a mystery play there. Got a run play. And here's Treylon going to be in the slot once again. You can see a lot of times he is in the slot. And that may just be where the offense likes to, funnel their targets. But what's he doing? Kind of breaking down almost in a block situation there. And that is our guy, Burks, coming through with a touchdown. So that's great for your DFS lineups. But what did we really see? Can we see an angle for the whole route? I mean, It's kind of a bummer in terms of being able to see. So here he is in the slot up here. Just kind of I mean, it's just the route. I mean, nothing flashy. Just kind of, it's like a rounded little slant almost. And yeah, I kind of wish there was more to it. But there just kind of isn't. He gets spacing here. At some point, he gets behind this guy and in front of the safety, so he creates some space there. But so he's behind the linebackers. That's good. Safety never came over, but he created enough space, got the touchdown. But I wasn't. I mean, someone who's better at watching film than me maybe could see anything special about this route, but I don't see it. Just kind of a little soft slant kind of thing. All right. Let's see, Texas A&M with the ball. And Arkansas, 1st and 10, nothing doing. Someone drops the ball. Burks in the slot here. Kind of engages. It's like he doesn't even know what's happening in the play, and he's always surprised. I feel like Felipe Franks is kind of like always surprised. All right. Burks going to be down here, I believe, in the slot. And coming in motion. Fake to him. And number 8 can't catch it. 4th and 17. I mean, they were just getting dominated in this game. I mean, how many 4th and longs have we seen? Just terrible stuff. 3rd and 13. How do we even get the ball back? There's Burks in motion. Slant incomplete. It's like their only positive plays are to Burks. This team has a long way to go, Arkansas. I mean, Boyd, nothing. And Frank's going to try to run for his life. Nope. This offense looks so clunky and bad. Not crisp at all. Burks even, maybe he's probably back here actually. On 4th and 5. Yep, he was coming out of the backfield, so he's going to get a screen out of the backfield. Nothing. I mean, but what are you going to do there? What do you want from Burks? Yeah, in a perfect world, he breaks this tackle somehow. But he just got the ball here. It would be nice to see him break that. I mean, but he had to catch the ball behind him. He catches the ball behind his body, so he has no momentum. And he doesn't even have a chance to set his feet. I'm not sure that's his fault. Let's watch again. I mean, he twists his body around. There's just nothing there. I mean, there's just nothing there. I don't think he had a chance. I don't know if it was a perfect pass. Maybe it got out there a little quicker. He could have made a move or something. By the time he caught the ball, a guy's helmet's in his breadbasket. I mean, what are you going to do? I don't know if that's Burks' fault necessarily. All right, we're getting to the end here. 3 minutes left. If we can get another Arkansas possession, that looks like a big Burks play. Coming out of the backfield. So you'll notice, I mean, they line him up in so many ways. Rarely, though, I will say, kind of in a one-on-one situation with a corner. So keep that in mind. But he's going to come out of the backfield here. No one really picks him up. I mean, this linebacker is kind of looking at him now, but he's kind of playing a weak zone. I mean, he's jogging. Burks gets plenty of room here to catch the ball. And again, I mean, doesn't do a ton afterwards. Just kind of catches it. And that is not Burks. We've got 1 minute, 33 seconds left. We're going to run the ball. I don't understand that. I think that's our guy. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what this play was. So here he is, I believe, going to be down here. 1st and 10. No, it's got to be in there. So he's just slot up at the top. Gets a little shove. Again, just found the zone. Just a catch. Nothing overwhelming there either. Obviously, you love the targets. But Boyd gets in the end zone. I think that'll do it for this game. All right. So back to me. Yeah. So, that was maybe one of the most nondescript 7 for 117 and 2 touchdowns I've seen. I mean, he had one big play where he did beat a guy out of the slot. The touchdowns were not terribly impressive. The, kind of a little slant that wasn't terribly impressive, but I think he's a good player. I really like Treylon Burks, but I'm glad we did this. I'm glad I did this and sat down with the tape from this game because, I think I would take away saying he's very athletic. He's obviously a dynamic playmaker, and he produced against a very good Texas A&M defense. At the end of the day, the line was very good, 7 for 117 and 2. I wasn't wowed by, any kind of technical refinement as receiver. I wasn't wowed really in that situation, at least. I wasn't wowed by athleticism. I mean, I'm not sure there was a ton of instances we got to see it from him there. That being said, I think he probably can tighten up his routes a little bit. I think he can become a more complete receiver. That's what I would be looking for as a junior next year. But obviously, the guy's super talented. I mean, he broke out in a big way for Arkansas this year. So I mean, I really like him, but I think we can see there he wins with athleticism when he's put in a good situation. A lot of those, though, coming out of the slot, not having to deal with man coverage really at all, and having a lot of space to work with, and they got him in space. I mean, that's what they do. They line him at the backfield, and he goes to these swing passes, he gets these slants, he finds the holes in the zone. I'm rambling. I see that I don't have any viewers right now. So anyway, that's Treylon Burks for you. That's one game. And we'll try to do this, every once in a while. I think it's fun, especially to do it kind of with you seeing it for the first time. So anyway, I will catch you guys later. Thanks for joining.